Truth is, if you're into this stuff, it's like a sickness. It'll drive you mad. You'll lay awake at night thinking about it. Thinking about ounces, right? Pounds equal pain. Should I take this or that? So every kit that I build is based off of the 10 C's from Dave Canterbury. You got cutting tool, combustion device, cover, container, cordage, cotton, cargo tape, compass, and cloth sail needle. Let's start off with cutting tools. So for cutting tools, what do we have? We've got a Mora knife, Garberg, carbon. Got a Baco Laplander. Got a Boy's hatchet. It's a Leatherman 300 super tool. Right. Here's my sheath. In that sheath, I've got the sail needle. Right, it's in here. Here's my ferrocerium rod. So out of these, what do I really need? Right? What do I really need to survive? Now remember, this is just a lightweight recon pack. Right? So, out of all these, what am I going to take? I'm going to take the Mora knife, and that's it. So the biggest thing that happens that doesn't get mentioned a lot, if you're in a bug out situation, or you're doing a recon like this, the biggest thing that I never hear get talked about is fire, right? And the reason is, in these situations, if you're trying to bug out, hide, doing recon, there is no fire. Ever. Fire will get you killed, right? Fire gives off light, smoke, smell. So if you're really trying to be stealth and hide and survive, there is no fire. That means there's no fire to cook your food. There's no fire to keep you safe from critters. There's no fire to disinfect your water. Fire ain't gonna happen, no. Ever. They'll say, well, what about a Dakota fire hole? I can mask it. No. Even if you can mask the smoke a little bit, get it burning efficiently, the smell. If you're hiding out in the woods in Afghanistan, in the mountains, you make any kind of fire, one, you can see it for miles. The flame, the smoke. But the biggest thing, the smell. You can smell it. You make a fire, you'll have people on you in an hour. And even if you've moved, now they've got a track on you. So you were here, you made a fire, it takes them an hour, 2 hours to track you. They find your camp, they're gonna keep tracking you. You just gave up your position. So there is no fire. So with that being said about fire, there is no fire. If you're really trying to bug out, or do recon, or basically not get killed, here's what we're gonna do. This is gone. I'm gonna keep a BiC lighter, just because. This is gone. This is an extra fire kit. So here's what I'm taking for combustion. Just for luck, I'm gonna take one BiC lighter. Everything else, gone. All right, so next up we've got containers, right? Water is critical. But going back to the fact that we're not gonna have fire, normally I would always carry a stainless steel container and a little pot that goes with it, little nesting cup. That's so I can disinfect my water, right, on the fly. Scoop it up, have my fire, disinfect it, bring it to a boil, let it boil for 3 minutes, you're good to go. But there's no fire. So, I'll show you what I'm gonna choose. We're not having a fire, so this stainless steel nesting cup, 32-ounce stainless steel bottle, going away. My other options are this. This is a Sawyer Mini. I've got this beautiful Grail. And this, you just put the water in, don't need to boil it, do anything. And this, pull this out, stick the straw on the bottom, and I can drink from any water source right here. So, for size and weight, what am I going to take? I'm going to take the Sawyer. So all this is gone. Bye-bye. Next up is cover, right? And cover is also includes what you have on you, right? This is your cover, right? This is all part of your kit. But what you're looking for is something to sleep under, something to sleep on, something to sleep in, right? So that means you got a poncho, you got some sort of a ground sheath, and you've got a sleeping bag, let's say. So let's look at a lightweight way that we can accomplish that here. What do we got for cover? Well, cover is very important, right? Because if you get wet and cold, hypothermic, that'll kill you real quick. So, first thing, this is a US military poncho. That's coming. You can make a shelter on top, make a burrito roll, right? Which basically is, if you can see underneath here, I've got this whoopee. So this is coming too. You put the whoopee inside of the poncho, and you make a burrito. It's like a sleeping bag, right? So that's coming. This is a Snug pack, Bivvy. It's just a Gore-Tex Bivvy. That's coming, because that's going to keep me up off the ground. If I needed to, I could stuff it full of boughs or cardboard, newspaper, whatever. Get me up off the ground, get rid of that conduction. So that's coming. The whoopee, which you can see down here, that's coming. Black industrial garbage bag liner, 3 mil. You'd be amazed what this can do. It's coming. Let's look at what we got for clothing. Okay, so t-shirt, it's coming. 2 wool hats, they're coming. Wool gloves, little halfies, they're coming. It's called a sniper's veil. It's 100% cotton. It's like a shemagh, but you can use this in an emergency to, you can use it as a net to get fish if you needed to. It's just an all-around great item. It's 100% cotton. You can make char cloth out of it. It's huge too, so you could use it for bandages if you get hurt. It also helps you hide. It's coming. There's a military jacket. It's Gore-Tex, US military. That's my outer layer. It's coming. Here's an old vintage military wool, 100% wool sweater. It's coming. Some BDUs, they're coming. Polypropylene underwear. Here's the top, here's the bottom. They're coming. And here's probably the most important thing of all. Extra socks. There's 2 pairs, I'd have a pair on. I'll even throw in another pair. Socks can change everything for you. If you're wet, cold, you put on a fresh pair of wool socks that are dry, everything's looking up. Bingo. And you saw I have my boots back here. And then a cap. keeping the sun off your face or the rain off your face. This also gives you concealment. Cap's a good idea. So, that's all coming. Next up, we've got what some people call a sea of comfort items, but we're going to call it medical, right? Medical is extremely important. So in here we've got tourniquet, got an NPA, nasal pharyngeal airway. Those are crucial things because you got to think that it's not you giving aid to someone else, it's if you get hit, right? So say you get shot. If somebody can come up on you and you've got the tourniquet on you, that's for you. You've got the NPA on you, that's for you. But we'll take a look at what I've got and try and get it down to the bare minimum. So for medical, here's what we've got. Got a tourniquet, that's coming. NPA, that's coming. Super glue, anytime you get cut and use super glue on your wounds, patch yourself up. This is too big, so that's out. Here's a baby, that's coming. Iodine Tincture, 2%. You can disinfect water with this, treat wounds, it's coming. Benadryl, if you touch something, you get a reaction, you'll be miserable. It's coming. Imodium AD, it's coming. You get the runs out in the field, dehydrate you real quick. It can kill you real fast. Dehydration. Imodium AD, it's coming. Tampon. These are used for bandaging, right? You could also use it to get a fire going, but remember, we're not doing any fires. Anyway, these are sealed up, compact. These are great, great emergency kit pieces. So get these little tampons like this, 100% cotton. It's all sterile. Bring it with you. Aura gel. A toothache can make your time real miserable. So get some super extra strength Aura gel, Ambisol, whatever it is, because a toothache can cripple you real quick. Just misery. Weighs nothing, it's coming. Aqua tabs, right? We've got our Sawyer Mini, but right here from nothing, doesn't even weigh an ounce, it weighs nothing. 4 aqua tabs, I'm bringing it. Nail clippers. Don't underestimate these. Critical piece of kit. Nail clippers, same thing. You get a hangnail, can lead to infection, but nail clippers are just a must-have. Bring nail clippers. Repel. This stuff is awesome. Now this is a giant bottle of it, so I'll try and get this down. Maybe I'll put it onto pads. But you start getting eaten up by mosquitoes or horseflies or anything like that, misery. You want to avoid misery. Bug spray. It's coming. I'll have to get it smaller, but it's coming. Gorilla tape. This can be used for a million different things. Fire starter, repair, but bandages. It's medical. It's coming. Again, not this much. You know, I'll break it down. And then once you're ready to go, anything red, right? Red, first aid kit. It's not so much, you know, you can find it, but it's if you get hurt and somebody finds you. Boom. They're going to go through your stuff. Red, medical kit. Red is universal. Everyone knows this is a medical kit. So have something red. You know, you've got the little red patch. If it's not, get spray paint, red, spray it. Something red. It lets everyone know this is medical. So that's all coming. Next up, we've got compass. C, compass. I make that into another category that I call communications, right? Communications, intel is everything. So if I can get intel from a map, or from a radio, or from binoculars, night vision. Intel is everything. So I package all that. Compass, communications. Communications, crucial. In the 10 C's it's called compass. So here's a Sunto MC2. Beautiful compass, multi-purpose. Right? Got a mirror for signaling, little magnifying glass. Beautiful tool. Got my Baofeng radio. Now here's where it gets crazy. Here's the earpiece for it. What about recharging it? Right? So I got to bring all this. Here's the docking station, little plug adapter for a car lighter, charging cable, waterproof bag to store it in. Well, if I'm going to be out there, what am I going to bring? I'm just going to bring the radio with a fully charged battery. Right, we're talking about being out there for 24 hours. And the earpiece to keep me silent. So that way I can get intel. I can communicate with people. So it's coming. Sunto MC2. Well, I can bring my watch with a little Sunto compass on it, or I can bring this. So what I'm losing though, if I take the watch over this, is the magnifying glass and the mirror, right, to check myself. So what am I going to bring? This weighs nothing. I'm bringing them both. Next up, communications, right? Compass, map. You want a map. You may know your immediate area, but if you're really on a scout and a recon, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to map things out. This gives you direction. Without it, you have no direction, right? So the map's coming. Write in the rain notepad. If I'm really doing recon and I'm trying to, scope out somebody's camp and movements and how many people there are, that kind of thing, write in the rain notepad, crucial. Because then I can make maps of my own. Intel, communications. Mechanical pencil, carpenter's pencil. These are beautiful, small detail, but they break. You run out of lead. This, big fatty, good to go. A little sloppy, but it's a surefire bulletproof bet. These are coming. All right, communications. Again, binoculars. I want to be able to see what's going on, right? If I'm trying to make a map of an area, this lets me get real close without getting real close. They're coming. Night vision. This is by Carson. These are about $120. Beautiful, beautiful little piece of equipment. Runs on batteries, AAAs, full night vision binocular. This gives you the upper hand. Out of all this stuff, this is one of the most important pieces of kit you should have. Carson, night vision, binocular. Get it. So that's all coming. Next up, we've got candling device, right? Candling. So basically what it means is a headlamp, or a flashlight, or a candle. And I'll show you why I choose these kinds of real inexpensive, bulletproof little headlights. There's one key feature to them that'll keep you stealthy. All right, so for candling, we're basically talking about a candle or a headlight. It's almost always going to be a headlight. And these are a great, great option. They run off just batteries, bring some extra batteries. This is just a Duracell. And the key to this, the secret, is you want red light, right? Because this, that just gave you away. You're screwed. So with these, you want to find any of them that have the program feature where it can go red. Can you see that red light? This will allow you to be stealth, hidden, safe. You can read your maps. You can even navigate with this. So any of them, when you find them, this is only $14.99 at, I think it was $14.99 at Home Depot. Beautiful unit, Duracell. But it's got that feature, and that's what you want. See the red? Because this gets you killed. So what I've done on mine, some of them, I'll actually take this apart and smash the little bulb, the LED bulb for the white light. I'll just break it out so it can never be accidentally toggled. But you just play with it, learn how to use it. This one is just a long press hold, turns on the red. But the gamble is if you do this, boom, just by accident, you hit the wrong thing, you're dead. So I literally come in and I'll smash out the bulbs and just leave the red. So it's coming, along with its little extra batteries. Very important. Next C, I call it comida. In Spanish, comida is food. So what kind of food are you really going to bring with you? Do you bring steak and chicken and start up your fire and have a barbecue? No, because you're not having any fires. So you're going to have something like this. Just a simple little MRE style, power bar, peanut butter. Peanut butter will save your life. These are just out of little MREs. Peanut butter, Tuna Creations. I love these. And they're only 99 cents. They last forever. It's its own little MRE. Ready to eat, you're good to go. Little bonus, can't go wrong with chicken Vienna sausages. Again, these at the dollar store, I think they're like 2 for 99 cents. That's the food. Again, we're talking about a quick recon. Just, you're snacking. You're not going to Olive Garden with a buffet. Sitting down and putting on your napkin, 3-course meal, just to get you by. That's my food. Cordage. So here we've got a hank of 50 feet of paracord, a little hank of some paracord that's probably 20 feet. What am I going to use this for? I could use it to set up a shelter, so that'd help me. Cordage always comes in handy. So am I going to bring it? Yes. It's coming. Okay, let's look at what's left. Sunglasses, very important to protect your eyes. To give you a major benefit. They weigh nothing, protect your eyes, keep you sheltered from the sun. They're coming. Cotton bandanas. I got 3 of them here. Am I bringing them? I've already got my shemagh, my cotton veil. I love them, but I'm not bringing them. This is a K-bar fishing kit. They're super cool. Everything's inside here. You can open it up. It's got your hooks, sinkers, bobbers. Oh, but am I really going to be stopping to go fishing? I don't think so. It's not coming. Well, that's just about it. Except for the one last piece. Little flask, liquid courage. You'd be amazed what a little whiskey or vodka can do for you. Calm you down, keep you thinking clear. You could even pour it on a wound, so it's medical. It's coming, guaranteed. So let's pack all this up and weigh it. See what we got. Well, that's a pretty cool kit for 9 pounds. I'll take it. See you out in the woods. Adios.